Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Jets.
Harrison Vivas to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. A couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. He'll look forward for a couple. Drake Jackson out of Southern California on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Okay, ready. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Get out of the gun is Milton. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 8.
321. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Osa Odigizua in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 11-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Milton. And here's another ball that's intercepted.
Milton's pass. Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Fields. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's good for Jets.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. This a design run with Fields. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
Here we go. 5:51, 5:51, 12 goes. All right.
And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
For the extra point.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing. Harrison Nevis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. County Lions.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
One of the tight ends motions right. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Headed left, buying time. Oh, the ball comes out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Now, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out or it certainly needs to be protected.
Now for the 3rd time in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 319, right?
On 1st and 10, Fields. Quick throw, taken in. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Fields going to look to run this himself. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 319, right?
Fields. That's over the middle and a first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Start off right.
Give left side. Here comes Hall. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, son. Hey, 331. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Arian Smith, touchdown Jets.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
The score, Jets 14, Cowboys nothing. Harrison Davis to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Ready? Get it. 19, 18.
From the gun, here's Milton. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Try and throw with Milton. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Come on. Hey. 60 Eagle. Go.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll be 2nd down.
Pass the 60.
Throwing again is Milton. That's complete to Blue. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Marquise Bell up to make the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
From the 31, here is second down and 7.
Ready? 19 strikes.
On the play fake, it's Milton. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Former third overall pick, Quentin Williams. In there to drop him. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Milton. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. On for the field goal now. It's Brandon Aubrey. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
You got a mini base. Why not? Here we go. 222. 220.
First down. Fields. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Donovan Wilson, the safety, able to time it right and come up with a sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here down the field will fall incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you've got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's Austin McNamara now, as he's standing right around his own goal line. To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hey, kid, Warrior 70.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and a yard.
Check the Eagles! Check the Eagles!
They'll send a tight end in motion. Built into the air on second down. Short throw caught by Ferguson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Trap 50! Trap 50! Get up!
To throw, it's Milton. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First time to Lamb in this one. And it's a first down.
Cowboy 80! Steady!
Now a give on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. To the air, it's Milton. First down throw there is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
It is brought in the end zone. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. Cowboys are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. We good. 331. 331.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Second down.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. He'll be a little short of that first down. Tackled at about the 37-yard line.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
222.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's 15 yards through the air. And the Jets have a first down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Fields. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to it.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Quick throw here is complete. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Jets will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Has an opening, past the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, New York. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets move out to a 24-10 lead.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
On 2nd down, here's Milton. side, caught by Lamb. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Open man down the field is chirping. That pass play good for 22. First down, Cowboys.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first down, here's Milton. Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Extend. Here we go, son. 319, just what?
Fields now to throw on first down. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out and prevent the sack.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Throw going to be caught by Pickens. And is not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. We'll try the right side this time. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Tony Adams there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing on second down is Milton. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Dallas first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Start. 19, start. 7.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And third down coming up.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
19 right. 19 tight. 19
Receiver in motion, headed left. On third and long, here's Milton. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. A tight end in motion now. They'll go. Here's Milton. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Here we go.
It's first down, and it's Paul. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
331,
Second down, it's Fields. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. It'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Open man, right side. He's got it. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go, Scott. Go. Yo, watch the back. No mud.
To throw is Field. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Fields now on second down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's Milton now on first and 10. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Drop 60, drop 60. Let's go now.
On the play fake, it's Milton. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and that will lead to a second down. And out of the gun is Milton. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
That's caught by Lamb. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Milton going to look to throw it again. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
Okay, break. 19 tight. 19.
They'll look to throw for it with Milton. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Field goal will make it a one-score game, but they want more here on 4th and goal. And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Penei Wanwu now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the run, here's Hall, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man, left side, he's got it. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down.
36-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game. With the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go, shot. Shot.
He'll go again with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Fields is tough to bring down in the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
Great play design here, Mike. The formation allows them to spread the defense out from sideline to sideline. Then snap the ball into the hands of your quarterback, find some daylight, pick up the first down.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Another run here with Hall. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. So this one in the win column for the Jets. It was a game playing a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Jets as we say goodbye from MetLife Stadium.